All right, so I was just looking up some player overalls and potentials for some people that had questions on them, and noticed that the LA Kings had Pekka Rinne on the trade block, and look at that goalie rotation right there. They've got Rinne, Murray, Quick, Peterson, Campbell. Like they have 580 plus overall goalies, 285s, and a heck of a lot of cap space. That's like what, 10. That's what 15, around like 17 million tied up in goalies right now, which is pretty ridiculous. But I mean, hey, you do you, right? There's nothing really crazy on the trade block. Outside of that, we just did some minor tweaks to our lines, so everything looks kind of very similar to how we ended the year last year with Raymond coming in. Sherry's on the fourth line. Our fourth line is really, really, really good. And then on the defensive side of things, again, same thing. Cole comes in and he provides us a little bit more depth here. The only things that we really changed up here were power plays, just getting Lafreniere on some of them and Puljujarvi on some of them. Didn't really make a ton of sense that they weren't in those roles. So, but yeah. And then outside of that, in the AHL, the other major thing we did is we sent Suzuki back down to the AHL just to make sure he gets playing time in because he's not going to crack our lineup right away. And then Rhett Gardner as well because he was called up and we don't really need him up there. Notable is that Louis Eriksson is on the third line in the AHL, and our AHL team looks decent, I would say. We got decent goalies. Our defense is, again, decent. So nothing really, or actually our defense is kind of weak, but nothing really to be concerned about. So, yeah, we really don't have a ton to do. I think we're just going to sit most of the year. We'll check the trade deadline again. We'll try to sign Puljujarvi here, actually, to an extension. He wants a lot of money. Wow, his price for 1 year versus 5 really goes up. He really wants a 5-year deal, eh? That's kind of funny. Let's go 7.25. So, Guryanov, we can't sign him yet for an extension because we did 1 year. What does Hintz want? I mean, I don't know if we're going to actually keep him past this year, but Cedar will definitely extend. Can we get him to like 4 years at this? If we can get him for 4 at 3.625, oh, heck yeah. That's actually a really good deal for us. Hintz we might actually end up trading. Klingberg, what does Klingberg want? He wants like 1 year at a lot. Which I don't know if we're going to be able to afford that, but I'm also not against that either because it does give us a little bit more trade value. So, let's see what see if he'll sign it. If he signs it, that'll be interesting. So, and then Subban, again, we can't really sign him to an extension, but we're good there. So, and then any unsigned players that we want to sign. Nope, no one really notable here. Same with goalies. Yeah, no, we're just going to stay status quo down here. So everything looks good. Yeah, let's just sim to the next preseason game. Hopefully we get a couple contract extensions signed here. Let's see what our trade block looks like. I don't really want Raymond on the trade block, but I don't really care that much. Robertson and Delandria. Okay, whatever, I'm fine with. We could always use first round picks, but so I will just turn those on. I'll keep fourths off because I just don't want a lot of like the little random trades. So we'll do that. That's fine. And yeah, let's just keep on simming here. Alexiak, no, we don't need Alexiak. I think we're actually good there. Cool. So let's just sim forward a little bit, and hopefully we get some contracts signed here through extensions. It would be really nice. So Klingberg is a no. Cedar is a yes, which is pretty big. Harley for Pouliot in 2 seconds. No, thank you. Puljujarvi extended. That's really good for us. Robertson and a third for 2 seconds. No, thank you. Yeah. I mean, I don't expect us to lose a ton, so be interesting to see what kind of like stuff we're met with. I think we, I think we want to offer Klingberg a little bit more money here, and just make sure that we get him under contract before the season's over. Uh, so he wants a little bit more money. Oh, we actually can't afford him. Rip. Okay, well, we'll have to trade someone. Because, right, Puljujärvi's extension kicks in next year. Gerard, Logan Brown is good. Gurrianov is probably someone that we're going to have to let go. But he is an RFA at least, so we got that going for us. I think we might trade Sherry, to be honest. He's someone that I might throw up on the trade block, even though he's been a decent producer for us. It's just, I don't think he fits in long-term with the team. Ian Cole as well, like, he was signed as depth, so if we have to get rid of him, we have to get rid of him. But, yeah, I still think we're in a really good spot here. So, actually, on that note, let's go ahead and edit our trading block here and put Sherry up on the block probably over Robertson, to be honest. Because I just rather have the depth there. And yeah, that's fine. He'd free up some cap space for us, which we're gonna need. So, all right, let's see here. All right, hey Jimmy's. All right, let's keep on going here. I think we're gonna be in a good spot again. So, we had a really good season last season. I think we'll be able to keep it up this year. We fell just short in the playoffs, but I mean, it happens, so I'm not super concerned. Good start to the season, 8-2 and 4-3 win. So 5-1 loss to the Blues, not great, but hey, take what you can get. Ooh, big 9-8 win. That's a lot of goals. Love to see that. 7-6, another high-octane offensive game. Let's view the draft class here, see if there's anyone major. Shane Wright should be the first overall pick in this draft, but... Oh, right, he's 2 drafts from now. I thought he was next. Oh, yeah. Well, he's a really good player. Like, he's going to be a player to watch, so. 6-5 OT. Another OT loss. 6-4 and 3. I mean, not great. Donskoy, we can afford him this year, but I'd rather not acquire on more salary for next year, so we'll decline that. 7-4 and 3. Lots of offense. Which probably means our first line is cooking. And let's see here. Yeah, so our first line is just coasting. Our second line's doing really well. Who's getting burned? Looks like kind of the Hintz-Formanton line. The Heiskanen pairing isn't doing well. Sherry is struggling a lot, which is really shocking. I mean, he's playing limited minutes, so you figured he'd be doing okay, but... and then how are our goalies, actually? I know Demko had a good season for us last year, so yeah, he's a little bit shaky to start. I'm sure he'll correct himself a little bit. Yeah, I'm fine with pretty much everything that's happening there. 17 points is good enough to be in the playoffs right now, so we're good there. Let's keep on rolling here, so... yeah, let's go another month here and see kind of how the team shakes up. We might do a minor trade here or there. Again, Sherry would be the main one, but if the defensive results aren't great, we'll probably look to change up our defensive lines a little bit. It looks like we're still allowing a lot of goals against. Oh, there you go. There's a good game. A little bit better. Toffoli's interesting, but again, we don't want to acquire term because we do want to get Klingberg signed to an extension. There we go. We're on a roll now. This is what we needed. Big roll there. 15-5 and 3. So far, so good. We do not want Patrick Marleau. I am sorry, but he's not going to fit in with this team. Petrovic, nope. So, that's a really good month for us, actually. We had, how many wins? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wins and 1, 2, 3 losses. That's really good. So 10 and 3 on the month puts us up quite up there in the standings, which is pretty good. So Sagan is again on a torrid pace. I think our lines are probably going to speak to themselves about how good they are. Yeah, like again, we have a bunch of players producing at near point per game pace. So that is really good to see. Offense is not an issue with this team. Where Sherry's picked it up a little bit. Gerard's offensive production is kind of low, to be honest, but that's fine. Cedar's doing well. That's good to see. Sherry again, like, eh. So we're doing well. I'm happy with our team right now. Is there any tweaks I'd want to make to the lineup? I don't really think so. If I were to tweak anything, it'd be like moving. How's Logan Brown's production? He's actually doing fairly well up there. So, because like if we move him down, we lose the +3. If we swap really any of these, we lose the overalls. So, yeah. So for that reason, I think we just stay there. Everything's kind of pretty much optimized. Yeah, that's a really bad swap. We could do this. All right, that might be a little bit better for us. And then we get them on their off wings. Oh, wow, no, that actually made a big difference, huh? Okay. All right, well, that's probably better. So, cool, I'm fine with that. Got a couple of snipers there, which is pretty good for us. Hopefully that leads to a little bit of an increase in offensive production for the team, but we'll see. Let's go forward and sim another month, and then we'll probably, after this month, we'll probably look at more trades here, so. We'll also see how Suzuki's doing in the minors for us and go from there. Because we could call him up realistically, and calling him up to replace Sherry isn't the worst idea. Robertson for a first and a second, but we give up 2/3. I mean, let's see what their record is, because if they're in... Oh, yeah, no, we're not doing that. If they're a bad record, then sure, but because they're a good record, no. Again, looks like we're doing solid. We're not going to beat the Lightning, but first and a third, that's this year's first. So, again, if the Bruins are doing bad, we'll take it, but they're not doing bad, so we won't take it. Big loss there to St. Louis. Don't really want to see that. You hate to see it. Again, first for fifth and a sixth in Robertson. Not the worst trade, but again, just not something that we want to do. Our lines are cooking. I mean, we can trade Cherry on the offseason if we really want to. I really don't know if I want to shake up the chemistry for this team. Because, like, everyone's producing. Gerard's actually, like, not doing well. Guryanov's struggling. He's definitely one of the weaker links on this team. So maybe we will actually try to find a spot for him. But let's go ahead and let's see what Suzuki looks like when he's called up here. Roster moves. Let's call up Suzuki and see how he looks. Actually, let's see what his AHL stats are. Oh, that is very not good. I mean, he's +1, but, like, is our AHL team just that bad? No, he's just not doing well. That's really, really weird. Because, like, he's playing power... I'm guessing he's playing, like, first-line power play, and, like, that's really weird to see. I mean, maybe he's just suited for the NHL lifestyle. We'll do that. Maybe he'll be better off down on that line. Let's look at the power play, because, like, that's actually really concerning. Let's get Delandria up there. I think. No, we're probably fine. Oh my gosh, he's like... Well, let's put Suzuki in here, because he's probably better in this line than... Yeah, he's fine in this line. How is this -3? they're all like good with the, or like they're neutral and, huh? I'm confused. Maybe someone's better than Gleason back there. Maybe we'll put like Fletcher in. Okay, whatever. We'll do that. That's probably a little bit better, but... Alright, so we're not going to make any call-ups then. Let's check the trade block, though. Or, yeah, other team's trade block. See if there's anything weird happening. Brad Hunt, nope. Ennis, nope. Matthew Phillips, nope. Tays up there, obviously. He's up there a lot just because his contract is really not good. Nuge is interesting. What's Nuge valued at? How's the season going? It is not going good. Well, that explains it. Heponiemi. They still got their goalie issues in LA. Victor Rask. Gallagher's interesting. I always like Gallagher. What's his line fit? He likes... No, second line. Actually, his production's decent. Same with Granlund. Montreal just must be struggling quite a bit. Radulov, again, like, probably is this is his last year? Yeah, it's his last year of his contract, so, and not the worst. Gallagher is on a very not good contract for us, so we probably can't do that trade. Kevin Hayes, no thank you. No thank you. Braden Shen's probably too expensive for us. Oh wow, Justin Falk is, and he wasn't like in there. I mean, I'd never do that trade, but that's funny to see. Vancouver have anyone that's interesting? Finisenkov. Yeah, no, nothing really like major. So I'm fine with where our team is. Do we want to actually move Gurionov back down? Because he hasn't been getting results. So that might not be the worst idea. Move him back down and then bring Formanton up, I guess. Ooh, actually, we could bring Hintz up and then... Who's got the best face-offs out of you guys? 60, 65, 70. Formanton goes in the middle. Left, left, right. That's fine. Alright, that's probably a little bit better. See how that works out for us. Just tweaking that bottom six, making sure we're good for the long term here. Alright, that's in for the full month, and let's see where we're at. So, Toffoli and Del Zotto, no thank you. Again, not that I don't like Toffoli, but I think the Canucks were really good. Right? Yeah, they're in a decent spot, so that's not the worst trade actually to make. But I think Robertson might actually fit into our lineup next year. We're going to need cheap players, so he does make a lot of sense for us. Radulov is a no. He will make a lot of sense for us to call up next year, so Harley will decline on. I just think it makes more sense to keep him. We're winning a lot of games here, so that's always a good sign when you're winning games. 8-1 over Pittsburgh, no to Tampa. I mean, we're at 75 points, so Gardner's interesting, but he's got 2 years left. I don't really want to take on term. We don't need to view the draft rankings because, again, we don't have draft picks. Radulov and Goodbranson. If we didn't want Radulov, we're definitely not taking on Goodbranson. Brock Nelson, no thank you. That is not a great contract. Ottawa's first. How is Ottawa doing? They're doing pretty good. So, never mind. We'll skip that. Alright, well, we lost to Florida. That's our only loss of the month, I think. So that was a, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in 1 month. I mean, I'm no rocket scientist, but I think that's pretty good. Sagan's already guaranteed a point per game pace for the entire season with 82 points in 52 games. That is, quite frankly, absurd. Taylor Hall, same thing. Just absolutely insane totals. I mean, Logan Brown has 44 points. Puljujarvi has 38. Klingberg has 38. Like, just top to bottom, this is a really deep squad. Guryanov's definitely corrected himself. I think we've got our optimal lines here. Gerard's up to 15 points. That's really strong. How's our boy Demko doing? Demko's up to 903. Subban's up to 906. That's fine. It's not great, but it's passable. How are we in the league again? So we are definitely well atop of the Central, well atop of the West, actually. So for us to miss right now, we need to... I mean, the Coyotes would have to win every single game they have left, which is 31. Or no, is it 31? Yeah, 31 games, so that's 60. They have a possible 62 points. So if we were to lose every single game and they go 500, then we miss the playoffs. I like that. That's okay. We're actually first in the entire league, so we got that going for us. We have a really strong power play is the best in the league, which is good. Or points percentage. Never mind. Power play is second best in the league. Not a lot of shorties against. Our penalty kill is definitely bad. So that's one area that we could improve on is our penalty kill, but again, not the worst, not the best. But let's go ahead and let's continue simming for half a month here. I was gonna check the trade blocker, but we'll sim up to here. Should be a good enough stopping point again. Gardner second and a second. No, thank you. Again, he's got term. We do not want term. Pavelski, no thank you. We traded you, Pavelski, to begin with, so you're stuck with him. No to Tampa because they're just as good as we are. David Perron is interesting. I don't want Bertuzzo, and overall that trade's just kind of meh. Again, we don't want Gardner. Carolina, stop offering him to us. 2 draft picks, no thank you. I'd rather just have my prospects. No thank you. Rather just have my prospects. Robertson for a second, third, and Beaulieu. Let's check this one out. So that's actually going to be a medium second. Beaulieu is kind of just meh, so we will not take that. We're going to want Robertson probably on the squad next year. Well, that's the first start. That's our first loss in a while. Same thing there. We're really... Wow, I think the Predators fired their coach before that. Ooh! Here's a trade. This one's interesting. This one's a little spicy. I mean, I'm not going to take it, but Forsberg is interesting. Glad to know he's on the block. I mean, we could definitely acquire him. We have the means to acquire him. It's just, do we want to acquire him? And I generally would say no, but Hurdle as well. That's a lot of draft picks. We already don't have a ton to begin with, so this is going to be interesting. Let's go ahead and let's see where kind of everything is. We're definitely making the playoffs at this point. We're probably winning the Presidents because we are 10 points up on Tampa, which is, again, absurd. It looks like 60 points is the cut, or 53 points is actually the lowest, or like the closest to us. So they have, what is that, like 23 games left, so that's what, 46 points. 40 is 9102, so we are very close to clinching a playoff spot. In fact, I'm pretty sure we've already clinched one at this point. It's just not quite mathematically clinched. We have 101 points from Sagan. This is just turning out to be an insane year. We have so many players. Like, look at this team, man. The 5-on-5 scoring is ridiculous. Literally, our defensive defenseman has 13 points. Cedar's doing really well. 19 points, eh? Guryanov and Faxa are struggling a little bit, but that's fine. Look at the shooting percentages on these guys, though. Whew. Our power play is insane as well. That's really nice to see. I mean, yeah, Sagan and Hall. Maybe a team in real life should do that. How are our goalies? Demko has dropped a little bit below 9. We want him at 9 or above, so not far off from ideal, but definitely not ideal, but we'll deal with him because he's on a cheap contract. Yeah, we're going to win a lot of trophies this year. So at least it's nice to see McDavid high up in the scoring in a sim for once. It's like he should always kind of be the top, but yeah, I think we're in a really good spot here. Let's check what's out there because we definitely had some cool trades offered to us. It's whether or not we actually want to add to our team right now, and I think the answer is actually no. But we'll see if there's any big names on the trade block. Radulov, Biza, Schneider. Yeah, no one, like, didn't they offer us Hurdle? Yeah, they offer us Hurdle. Let's go Skaters match and block, because I don't think some of the trade blocks are being updated properly. Pareko's interesting. He's got 1 year left. He is... I mean, he really does give us a unique look. I'm not against acquiring him, but... So he's interesting. Tampa has Byfield on the block. I mean, I like Byfield, but again, it just doesn't help us right now. Hoglander's on the block. No one major there. Hainola's still on the block. He would be a good depth add for us, actually, because he's still on his ELC. So he actually makes a lot of sense to acquire if we can pick him up for, like, a depth piece for us. In fact, like, I would straight up trade Tuft for him, but that's definitely not going to be enough. Ian Cole's definitely not enough. Yeah, I think we're fine without him. No one major there. No one major there. None there. None there. None there. No skaters on the block. Tay's there. No one majored there. Good prospect there. Oilers don't have anyone. Panthers don't have anyone. Kings have pretty much their entire team on the trade block. Like, actually their entire team. Gallagher, Granlund. Yeah, they've got a lot of players on their block. Kovalchuk's there as well. Was this before? I think I started this after. Ekholm's interesting. He's not having the best of years. How's Forsberg doing? And not having the best of years. They've both got 1 year left, but I mean, if we trade for Ekholm and we replace, like, Cole with Ekholm, that gives us an insane team. My favorite NHL game is NHL 3-on-3 Arcade. That will probably never change. I love that game so much. Yeah, that's really about it. So, no one, like, some definitely big names on the trade block, but yeah. Let's keep it rolling. The trade block's not going to change in 2 weeks, so I'm not really concerned. Let's just sim to the end of the season, I guess, at this point. So, we're going to hit 50 wins. I mean, if we don't hit 50 wins, something catastrophic has happened. So, Ekholm and Yarncroc for Stillman and Alexiev. Dahan for Robertson. No, we kind of just want to keep Robertson at this point. Barbashev and Alexiak for Williams and Gustafson. Again, nothing really major there. Donskoy, no thank you. Pareko and Bortuzzo to Winnipeg for Logan Stanley and Chubisov. Poso and Edler, no thank you. Edler actually wouldn't have been horrible, but I've been playing for a while, and PS4 is the console. First round pick in Hayes. I mean, like, I don't want Kevin Hayes, but I like the first round pick. So we're not taking that on just because that contract is not great for us. Yeah. So we're going through, not making any major trades, which is interesting considering last year's trade deadline, but I think last year's trade deadline has kind of cemented our status as one of the premier teams in the league. Everyone wants to come and play in the Big D because we are really good. We clinched the conference already. So, yeah. We literally just clinched the conference. And there's, like, a lot of games left. This is an insane season. Jeez. 56, 15, and 5. Can we get to 60? We need 2 wins to get to 60. Can we do it? There's 59. There's 60. Hey, we hit 60 wins. 60, 16, and 6. That's a lot of sixes. That means we're not going to do well in the playoffs, doesn't it? All right. I think we summed up to this day. So, yeah, like that was one heck of a regular season. Uh, Sagan had 128 points. He actually kind of cooled off towards the end there. But we had 3 players over a point per game pace. Like defenseman at 55 points. That is absolutely crazy. Like top to bottom, like 20 points for a defenseman is really good. So top to bottom, this is a really good year for us. Goaltending wise, I think they're solid. Yeah, down the stretch, Demko kind of picked it up again. So yeah, Sagan and Hall are that dream team duo, man. Maybe Dallas should have got in on that. That actually been really funny to see. So yeah, McDavid actually, it's good to see McDavid there, but we had 3 of the top 5 scorers in the league. Morgan Riley with 88 assists on the year. Anyone with absurd goal totals? Nope. I mean, 57 is pretty good, but it wasn't Sagan's totals from last year. Like, when you have 3 of the top 5 leading scorers in the league, you know you're doing something right. What goalies are going to ruin our day in the playoffs, though? So Bishop bounced back big time this year. Wow. I mean, good for him, but I'm glad we traded him because we got lots of assets in return and ended up working out real well for us. Rask is on the Canucks. Jeez. Shesterkin did well. Bobrovsky bounced back a little bit. So, Veni Vevalainen. I mean, it wasn't a ton of games, but you know what? Actually, let's go to like minimum 20 games here, or let's go 30 games. So starter potential. I mean, Demko was just kind of middle of the pack. You can't really complain about that. I mean, GAA isn't a good stat to go by because that's overall team play, but he was actually just good. So, cool. Let's keep this rolling in the playoffs. So naturally, what's going to happen is that we're going to get eliminated in the playoffs really early because we had an insanely good game or insanely good run. I actually want to see when we got most of our losses. Because, like, we had what, 16 total? So 1, 2, 3, 4. I counted that one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So most of our losses came in the first, actually like half of our losses came in the first 2 months of the season, which is pretty crazy. So let's do how we did the playoffs last time. Let's sim the first 2 and then see how the third period plays out. So we're definitely outplaying Calgary. Only 1 goal from PD. Hopefully we can notch one on the power play here. It feels like the power plays can sometimes drag on way too long. Oh, Gaudreau got one. That's not great, but we are outplaying them, so I'm not super... Okay, now I'm a little bit worried. Now I'm really worried. I mean, we outplayed them quite a bit, so... They came in and stole game 1, though. This is not good. Not optimal, but... Let's, shake that one off. We ran into a hot goalie. That's really about it. Let's, Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. We're gonna get... We only had 7 shots? What the heck? How do you go from being one of the most dominant teams in the regular season to, like, that? I don't get that. We're down 0-2. Like, this isn't good. Let's sim. And let's try to, Jamie Benn gets a goal. Oh, we traded Ben to Calgary, right? Well... This is just crazy. Like, how? Like, how does a team that only loses 16 games in the regular season lose 3 straight to, like, the lowest seed? We're going to get swept. And it's going to be very sad. I mean, do you change anything? Like, I don't think so. I don't know. I just, like, how? I don't get it. Maybe it's our penalty kill that's not doing great. Well, let's do that, because that's an improvement. I mean, that's not an improvement, so let's not do that. Oh. This is crazy. Like I said at the end of the regular season, something's crazy gonna happen and we're gonna be down and like we're gonna get swept. I joked about it, but it's actually gonna happen. You go 16, 16, and 6 and you get swept in the first round. Like, oh no, we got a goal back. Wow. Maybe we can make a comeback here. Oh my gosh, we're making a comeback. We're just going to get our dreams quashed by like a last-minute goal from the Flames. And then... oh, no, we won a game. Whew, we didn't get swept. Whew. That's a relief. That's a big relief for us. But, again, not great. Not a great spot to be in. We got to win 3 straight games. I mean, they beat 3 against us. Maybe we can take 3 against them, right? Not down 2-1, but up 3-2. Oh, I accidentally hit Sim too fast there. I double tapped A, but hey, we won. So, Sagan, Puljujarvi, and Hall getting it done. All right. Let's keep it going. I mean, definitely flair for the dramatics here. All right. Let's in the first period. All right, up 2-1. Up 4-3. Jamie Benn trying to play a spoiler here. I do not like you, Jamie Benn, right now. You can you not? Calgary's actually got more shots than us, which is scary. It's not a good sign. Maybe we can notch one on the power play. Come on, come on. There we go, Raymond. Big goal. All right, we might be pushing things. Come on, let's go. 6-3. All right. I feel confident in saying we're going to Game 7. Well, it was not looking good. We were in the third period down 2-1 of Game 4 on the verge of being swept, and we have pulled things back. Oh, boy. Game 7, do or die. I mean, we just got to sim all periods here. All right. Tyler Seguin, first goal of the game. That's a good start. Taylor Hall, second goal of the game. Rittich is falling apart, but Anisimov gets one back for the Flames. We're halfway through the first. Stars are up 2-1 here. Calgary's on the power play, out shooting us quite a bit. It's not great, not looking good, but, I mean, we're up 2-1, so can you be super upset? Probably not. All right, 2-1 through the first. That is... again, good. We just got to win the last 2 periods. I'd like to see some more shots come from this team, but, you know, it is what it is. There we go, Petey. Big goal there. 3-1. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We're in a good spot here. 4-1. Oh boy, we're completing the reverse sweep here. Oh, that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. Watch us collapse. Watch us pull the Leafs. Oh, I for sure thought we were getting swept. Like 100% thought we were getting swept, but we came back. We completed the reverse sweep. Proud of this team. Proud of this team. Demko really came through clutch in the end. Let's take a moment and appreciate Thatcher Demko here. Great soldier for the squad. You know, just I don't know how we pulled that one off, but we did. Maybe putting PD on that PK really made the difference. So, did we advance in the AHL? Oh, hey, we advanced in the AHL too. Let's check in on the AHL squad. Hey, Suzuki picking it up. That's what we like to see. He actually was our leading scorer by the end of the year, despite that really slow start. Love to see it. Let's sim the next game here. All right. Well, we're facing Colorado. I mean, again, same thing. We'll sim the first two. We're simming that third one. We're getting out of this game. We actually outplayed them, but we lost 5-1. I mean, we were due for a loss, I guess. But not ideal. Let's not go through the heart attack again, please. Let's just please win this. Okay, 2-2. 3-2. There we go. There we go. That's better. We're out shooting them, which is good. No, that is not good, McKinnon. McKinnon, you can stop. Taylor Hall, you can go ahead. Oh, it was Sagan. Nearly got it. There we go, Sagan again. Okay, that's better. Oh. Okay, so we don't have to worry about being swept, which is a really nice feeling. We're not under that much pressure right now, so that is that's very good. Yeah, Mike Smith is net for the Colorado Avalanche. Go figure. Yes, we will sim both games. All right. Let's sim the first. 2-0. 3-0. There we go. Who got our goals for us? I guess Hall, Raymond. Oh, no. Hall got another one right now. Hall's got 2. Brown and Klingberg. All right. Puljujarvi. Let's just... Yeah, this game is done. You can put a stamp on it because it's done. Mail it. Send it in. Whatever you want to do. Man, that's pretty wicked. Also, you can see the game kind of through the cup, which is nice. Well, that's definitely a better performance from the squad here. Demko, great game. Taylor Hall, a couple of goals. Logan Brown playing well. Okay, feeling a little bit more safe, but cautiously optimistic. Yes, I would like to sim both games here. Again, cautiously optimistic. Not a good start. 2-1. Okay, I mean, it could be worse. So, comp for Landeskog, Brown for us. Brown again having a good playoffs. I think didn't we sign him long term? I think we did, but I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Can we get one late here? It'd be really nice to get one late. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, and that is the way she ends. 2-1. Our team just needs to shoot a little bit more. If we shot a little bit more, we'd be, yeah, what Alba says, shoot. We just got to shoot a little bit more here. That's all we got to do. Just put the puck in the net, and that is really all we need to do here. 2-1, good start. All right, 2-2 after 2. So goals from Pettersson, McKinnon, Puljujarvi, Burakovsky. So kind of trading places there. Dickinson gets one. I think we actually traded him to Colorado. So that's a little bit awkward. Why is it players that we traded are always coming back to haunt us? Oh, there we go. Petey. Big goal. 3-3. 3-3. Come on. Let's get one here. All right. Well, we're off to OT. Let's see. We got a power play. Oh, my gosh. How does Zadorov score a short-handed goal in overtime? Like, of all the players to score a shorthanded goal in overtime, Nikita Zadorov. Oh. All right, well, let's come back with a Fury here. There we go. That's what we're talking about. That's a much better result there. Through 2 periods, we're up 4-1. Sagan, Dahlin, Sherry, and Formanton for us. Brendan Dillon just got one here for them. Burakovsky and Dillon have the goals for them, but we are definitely putting on the pressure here. McKinnon gets one. That is not good. That is not good. Oh, gosh, they're on a power play. Oh, gosh, it's late. Are we going to get a heartbreaker? No, we are okay. It's Game 7. Yeah, I mean, it's looking like we're going to get to another Game 7 here. All right. Let's see how the lines are doing here. Oh, it is not good at 5-on-5. We are getting torched. Minus the Cedar Cole pairing. We're hanging on by the skin of our teeth right now. Let's see what our lines are like here. I mean, do we just stack the first line? I don't think we can. Defensively, do we spread things out a little bit? Let's do that. Let's do that. Maybe that'll help us out here. Making a late change. This is a bold move. Our AHL game's going the distance as well. So, first period sim. There we go. Formanton, big goal. Sagan with the big goal. We are up 2-0 headed into the third period. We are out shooting them. That's a good sign. So, Formanton and Sagan, our fourth line's doing pretty good in the series. So, Lafreniere, big goal there. We're up 3-0. We are dominating the play. This is a team that I know. Oh, McKinnon gets one back. Oh, gosh, here comes a comeback. I am so on edge. Okay, we're good. We're good. Taylor Hall puts the dagger into Mike Smith, and the Avalanche has been melted. Or something like that. We'll go with something like that, I guess. Yep. Oh, so this team is going to give me a heart attack. And our AHL team pulled it off in, was that 5 or? Yeah, in 7. Our AHL team, I think it's gone the distance every single series as well. Let's look at the playoff tree here. Yep, we've gone the distance every single series in the AHL too. These are intense games right now. Suzuki's doing really well. That's really good to see. Let's not talk about the NHL team right now because they're definitely better than what their record shows. But hey, we are into the conference final again. We're against the Edmonton Oilers, so I'm not really like... We've had to clutch up a lot of series, which is good in the fact that we know how to clutch up. It's bad in the fact that we've had to clutch up because this is a team that shouldn't have to clutch up. This is a team that should just be able to go full out and just dominate games. But, you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, okay, first period. No score. We got off to a good start there with Lafreniere and Gurianov, but McDavid and Perreault, who one of the best headshots in the game. Even shots, fairly even game here. Can we score 5-on-3, 5-on-4? Nothing doing there. Shocked we didn't score on the 5-on-3, to be honest. There we go. Ian Cole, big goal there on Koskinen. Koskinen's in net for the Oilers. Okay, we took it to them this third period, which means they're going to find a way to score against the grain. Nope, Lafreniere is going to get one for us. We're up 4-2. And we actually win the opening game of the series. I don't know whether to feel good about this, as in we're going to actually win this fairly easily, or bad about this and the fact that we're going to lose the series because we won the opening game. Let's check in on the AHL team. They lost 4-1 to Stockton, so let's send the next game here. See how things go. I mean, they're going, so all right, first period, even period, they outshot us by, oh my gosh, that second period hit. Raymond, Hall, Lafreniere, McDavid, Formanton. That is, yep, that's a good sign. Good sign. Nuge gets one back, though. It's funny, because we were actually looking at trading for Nuge, so could have taken away one of their key tools in the playoffs, but we would have to give them, like, Sherry or someone, and he would have been playing on our third line, so nothing doing on that power play. Neal gets one. Oh, boy. They're going to try to pull it back here. Can Edmonton make the comeback? No, they cannot. We go up 2-0. What is this? I like, feel good, but at the same time, I'm, like, cautiously optimistic. So, how's our AHL team doing? Lost in OT. All right. Well, they're not doing great, but we both know both series are going to go to 7 games, right? Oh, it's Toronto-Boston in the conference finals in the other conference. That's pretty good. Hinson to Foley. We got Toffoli offered to us like 50,000 times. We did not take him, and he took his revenge out on us. Kukkonen. But Puljujarvi answers right back. There you go. That's great for us. Nice to see Puljujarvi strike against his former team. Formanton gets one. That's a big goal. We're going pretty good here. Pretty even game. Pretty even series so far. There we go. Puljujarvi gets his second. That's the dagger. And we are up 3-0 on the verge of the Stanley Cup Finals. Okay. Let's take a breather here. Take a sip of water. See how the AHL team did. They won 2-0. That's good. All right. So the Leafs are up 3-0 over Boston. We're up 3-0 over Edmonton. It looks like it's going to be a battle of the teams that Jason Spezza played for, but you probably still only remember him as a Senator. Let's sim this game. Okay. Let's sim the first period. Oh, good start. Brown and Formanton. Draisaitl gets one back. He hasn't been on the score sheet much in the playoffs, actually, for Edmonton, at least in this series, in terms of goals. Which, I mean, is good for us. We're up 2-1, though. I feel like Edmonton's going to find a way to come back and win this game, but who knows? Maybe we'll actually hold on here. Power play goal would be really nice. Not going to happen. 4 minutes left. 3, 2, 1. And that's the game. That's a sweep. Bring out the brooms. The Edmonton Oilers are going home. Whew. How did the Leafs do? The Leafs swept the Bruins, so we are actually going straight into the Stanley Cup Finals here. Again, the two former Jason Spezza teams are going at it. So let's go look at a tail of the tape. Let's send to the next game here, and let's see what the tail of the tape is here. So we have leaders in points. Did our plus minus improve here? I mean, I guess no, but oh no, our plus minus is actually better. So we have, again, 3 point per game players. We're very largely carried by the power play right now. But things are getting done. Our fourth line is doing really well. After we made that defensive adjustment, they started doing better. I think Demko's been playing lights out. Yeah, Demko. I mean, Subban, when he's coming, he's only faced 8 shots, but he's saved them all. Demko's been like 9-13 in the playoffs. It's great. Let's go look at the Leafs here. See what we're facing. So Freddie Anderson has played in every single game. He's got a 9-11, so, I mean, that's really good. Marner, Tavares, Riley, they are dominating this playoff. Oof, this is going to be an interesting battle here. Vatanen, Patan's got 7 points. Liljegren's got 7. Advocator's got 6. Nicholas Robertson's got 6. Timoshov's got 3. Dermott has 3. Jean-Merson on the back end. Sumala. I mean, it's going to be interesting. Let's look at the regular season here. Where did the Leafs finish up? Let's look at their scoring. I think they probably did decently well here. But, yeah, right. Riley had the insane season with 88 assists. Like, he led the team in scoring. Matthews had a good year. Tavares, Marner, Nylander, Kapanen. So, like, they've got a good team. Probably not quite as good as their standings. Or they're probably better than what their standings say. But, yeah, because they just made it into the playoffs. Were they the 8th seed? No, they were the 7th seed, I guess, technically. Oof, tough for the Florida Panthers missing the playoffs despite having more points. Atlantic was a tough division, so it makes sense why they struggled. Let's get things started here. So Game 1, Stanley Cup Finals. Because it's Cup Finals, I think we're just going to ride out the entire sim minute by minute here. And there we go. Sagan opens up the scoring for us, and then Formanton gets a second. That's a really good start. Tavares gets one back, though, on Demko. We were definitely out shooting them so far early on in the game. That's good for us. Can we get a power play marker here? 5-on-3. There we go. Lafreniere, big goal there. 3-1 lead here as we approach the close of the first period. Oh, baby. That is a really good start for us. Whew. All right, Toronto penalty killed. We're still doubling their shots here. That's really good. Halfway through the second, scoreline stays the same. No, never mind. Taylor Hall's just going to score. It's 4-1. It was 4-1. Hashtag it. Because it was. So, hopefully we don't pull a Leafs. I mean, we're facing them, so. Oh, this is a good feeling because we are out shooting them by a lot. We're in a massive lead right now. Puljujarvi gets another goal on the power play. Our power play has just been literally the biggest asset for us. I actually kind of want to check that power play percentage once everything is all said and done. But 5-1 victory, commanding first game. President's Trophy's winner, showing why they dominated the regular season. Let's go look at that power play percentage in the playoffs, actually. Because, like, our team plus minus was really bad. So I figured our power play is probably insanely, yep. Our power play is firing at 30.4% on a nice amount of attempts, on 69 attempts. So, our penalty kill, like, we have the best special teams. Which is really good. That is a very good sign for us. Let's hope for the best here. All right. Let's start simming this game. All right. Can we get off to that early start again? I mean, shots are even. We're pulling ahead a little bit, though, there. And they're climbing back. So far, so good, though. I mean, it's been a lot more even. That's another penalty killed by the penalty kill. We're doing really well in that regard. Really happy there. We got through the first period unscathed. We're out shooting them despite them having a long power play, maybe even 2 there. They've got another one here. Can they capitalize? That's a long power play. And they did not capitalize on that. That is massive for our penalty killers. They're really pulling together, but we are struggling this period. We got just 3 shots so far in the second. There's our 4th, and Toronto really outplayed us there. It'll be an interesting third period, though. Good goaltending battle between Anderson and Demko. Yeah, there we go. Logan Brown, big goal. I think he's part of that big penalty kill as well. So, another big kill by the team here. Got another one. I mean, flying too close to the sun there, but we're doing okay. Things are looking good. We're just in full-on collapse mode, trying to protect that lead, and we did. Whew, what a game for Demko. We are up 2-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals. I mean, let's look at it. That was a game we probably shouldn't have won, but all right, let's see if we can steal one here and force the series into its final stage here. Taylor Hall on the power play, big goal there. And then Pettersson gets another one. We are up 2-0. Another power play. Can we do it? Oh, Logan Brown. Yes, please. 3-0 early on. The fans in the Air Canada Center got to be just demoralized right now. Finally get to Stanley Cup final. Well, I think they actually might have won the cup, but in one of the previous years. But that's got to be devastating. 4-0. Oh, Let's just keep it pouring on here. Matthews gets one back. All right, he's leading by example here. 4-1. Again, 4-1 in games with the Leafs is normally interesting scoreline. 4-2. Are we gonna go full Leafs? Will we go full Toronto Maple Leafs here? Well, only the third period will tell. I mean, it's 4-2, so yeah, it's not 4-1 entering the third period, but it's still not great. All right, 10 minutes left. We're up by 2. Shots are dead even. Gurianov with the big goal. Oh, that is massive. Sagan gets another one on Talbot. We actually chased Anderson. That is impressive. We're heading into the final game here. Let's into the next one. And again, if we get close to the final few minutes here, we're gonna hop in game and just kind of see how things unfold. So, I mean, I'd love to just win it on home ice, but winning it in general, you know, would be nice. Moritz Seider, big goal to start us off there, 1-0 lead, and Kapanen gets a power play goal. Our penalty kill finally shows up and has a little crack in the armor, so no big deal there. And Patan gets one. So their depth coming through pretty clutch here. Strong first period from the Leafs. They are up 2-1. But Klingberg is going to get one back right away. And then Puljujarvi right after. But Marner gets one. Holy cow, that was 3 goals in like 20 seconds. Jeez. Lafreniere is going to get one back. We are up 4-3. Offense is flying here. It is looking good for the Dallas Stars so far. They have the lead halfway through the game. Up 3-0 in the series. Oh boy. I mean, it's a very, very even game. Okay, we are going to sim through. As we get closer, we are going to hopefully be able to hop in and intervene at certain points, but I don't know if we'll actually be able to. 6-3. All right. Okay, so we can actually intervene. Let's just go ahead and let's do the CPU game. And let's watch this play out here. Let's just watch the rest of the game play out. Hopefully it's not on 20-minute periods, because that would actually be really annoying. But we might be bringing home the cup here up 6-3. This is, yeah, we got 10 minutes left here. If it is real time, I will probably go ahead and change it. Yeah, it's real time. I got to make that quick adjustment here because that is that's a long time to sit through a game. So, game settings. Oh no, it's 4 minutes. That felt like it was ticking down really slow, but okay. Oh, because they're on the power play. Duh. Oh, look at that. Just dominating the league in scoring. All right. Here we go. Oh, big glove save from Demko. Flashes the leather. Let's go. Get it out of there. Come on. Big penalty kill. Faxa, take it down. There you go. Good aggressive PK here. I like that. Another penalty kill. Patan's coming in. Patan on the power play, huh? Oh, another delayed penalty here. Guys, like, don't get into penalty trouble. Riley gets it. Tavares down to Kerfoot. Back to Tavares. Puck intercepted by Cole. And we are going back to the penalty kill here for charging. Formanton got a little bit too aggressive there. He just wants to, you know, charge all the way to Stanley Cup. But, I mean, come on. He glided a little bit there. Come on, refs. You gotta give us that one. Something like that. The Air Canada Center is on its feet, trying to give this Leafs team some life, but that's a good start to the penalty kill here. Again, these penalty killers are probably going to get a little bit tired, but Nylander comes in, gets to Muzzin. Muzzin tries to pass it down low, but passes off the mark there, and Logan Brown gets it, and he's going to clear it all the way down the ice. And that's a big start to this penalty kill. 30 seconds through it. And the Leafs are finally regaining here. Nylander is going to enter the zone. Big poke check from Klingberg. But Nylander gets down to Robertson. Robertson fighting hard in the corner. Gets pinned by Klingberg. Back to Nylander. In front shot. And saved by Demko. Thatcher Demko been really solid this entire playoff series. He's been really one of the key reasons why we are where we are. And, I mean, I'm happy to see it. You'll love to see it. So, Petey's back out there on the penalty kill with Dahlin, Cole, and Faxa. And that shot just whistles wide from Marner. Faxa's going to get the puck out of the zone. Muzzin's going to intercept here. They can't make a change, but the puck goes all the way back down there. Great forecheck by Pettersson. Forcing it up there. Nylander's going to cut in. Robertson back to Matthews. Matthews sauce down low. Finds Marner. Marner's pass is intercepted by Dahlin there. Muzzin gets back. Big shot. Big blocker saved by Demko. And the puck goes out of play. Perfectly angled by the master netminder there. Yeah, the Leafs are leading in the plus-minus category there. Except for Kyler Yamamoto, but... Alright, let's see. Kerfoot on the draw here. Going to win it back to Riley. Riley over to Patan. Patan shoots, just goes wide. Kerfoot over to Patan. Gets intercepted by Heiskanen. Heiskanen's going to clear it down. This penalty kill continues to flex its muscle. And again, just really solid overall. Kapanen's into the zone, shoots, and that shot gets blocked. Klingberg tries to clear, but fails. Tavares gets the puck poked off of him by Brown, and Brown clears the puck down the ice. And folks, we are looking real good here. Kerfoot's coming up on the wall here. Can get in front of Kapanen. Kapanen in, but shot blocked by Heiskanen. Gets it in close, but Demko is there. 18 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Dallas Stars. Oh boy. Look at Logan Brown leading the league in hits there, by the way. In the playoffs. Great player. Alright. Petey loses the draw. Tavares, glove saved by Demko. Demko's going to hold on to it. You know, they say your goaltender's got to be your best penalty killer, and we definitely see that here with Demko. Just frustrating the Leafs at every single point. He has been lights out. See if Petey can win a big draw here. There we go, big draw. Dahlin over to Faxa. Faxa's going to get a weird little shot off down the ice. Clears the puck. That should do it for the power play here. Leafs with one last rush up the ice. And Formanton is now out of the box. Puck is in the corner. Cole's battling with Marner. Puck gets intercepted by Faxa. He's going to break out. Tired from all that penalty killing, so he's just going to try to waste it in the zone. But puck gets intercepted, and here come the Leafs. It's a 3-on-3 rush. Robertson down on the wing. Gets poked off the puck by... And another penalty? Another charging penalty? This time to Seguin? Really? Tyler Seguin, what are you doing taking that charging penalty? You're going a little bit too aggressive there. Well, I never said this would be easy, folks. This is, we're sweating it out here, but the power plays, oh, big interception there. Big block from Patan. Patan gets it, shoots, and scores on the power play, making it 6-4. What a play from Patan there, blocking the clear out from, Dolly in there, gets it back to the point, and then picks up the rebound. He's got his second of the night on the power play. And the Leafs have climbed back in this. Let's take a look at that goal here. Sagan clearly frustrated coming out of the box. Knows he shouldn't have taken that penalty. But yeah, big pad save by Demko. No one there to get the rebound, unfortunately. And Patan just slams that puck home. And it's a 2-goal game, folks. Don't count the Leafs out right here. Another look at that. Just pots it in past Demko. Demko couldn't quite get back to it, but that's where we stand. All right, can the Leafs mount a comeback here? It'll be interesting. All right, I guess it's Scotiabank, not Air Canada Center, by the way. Yeah, that's forgot about that. Sagan in, passes Klingberg. Klingberg, Sagan. Oh, big save by Anderson there. Stars quickly try to mount back to that 3-goal lead, but nothing doing there. Kapanen's going to come in over the line here. He's going to shoot. Demko makes the pad stop. And Heiskanen picks up the puck, passes it off to the boards, and gets back up to Hall. Hall's going to enter on the left side here, dump the puck in deep, and now we're going to see Brown chase, but Leafs intercept, and Johnson breaks back out the other way. Over to Matthews. Matthews shoots. Big block there from Heiskanen. Gets up to Hall, and now Petey's going to come in. Pettersson with a big dump in. He's going to chase. He's 1-on-5 here. Riley tries to go to Matthews. Matthews gets intercepted by Pettersson, and then Pettersson gets decked by Riley. Leafs are now countering up on the rush here. Riley enters the zone. Riley cuts out wide. It's going to cut back into the slot. And the Leafs have pulled the goalie here, folks. It is 6-on-4 with a minute left to go in the third period of Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Lafreniere shoots at the empty net to try to seal the deal, but it does not go. And Vatanen's going to break back out with some speed. Over to Janssen, but intercepted by Lafreniere. Lafreniere tries to center it, but it gets intercepted again. Here we go. Tavares from his own blue line. He's going to skate up. 36 seconds to go here. Gets a shot, and it just whistles wide over top of Demko's glove. Dahlin up to Gurianov. Gurianov over to Formenton. Formenton misses the pass there with Sherry. But again, it sets the Leaf deep, and they are running out of time here, folks. 20 seconds left. Vatanen coming in over to Tavares. Tavares shoots. Big glove save from Demko. And the Dallas Stars are holding strong here. Formenton gets the puck out. This will do it. He misses the empty net, but with 8 seconds left, the Dallas Stars are going to be your Stanley Cup champions. And there it is. All said and done. And Thatcher Demko carries his team to victory. Woo! Oh, look at the players pour off the bench there. Nice sweep. Battled it out really hard through the first two games. 2-7. 2-7 game series. Coming back from down 3-0 in the first round. Down to their last period of hockey. They were down 2-1. And then they just come back and they clinch it. Oh, what a finish. What a playoff run. This is a team that we had envisioned when we first made it. So we are really happy. Look at the face of the Leafs there. All dejected. Oh, it sucks to be you guys. Just kidding. You're good players. But for now, Dallas Stars taking home the Stanley Cup. That's really what it comes down to. We see the final handshakes coming in here. I mean, like, just one heck of a series there all around. I mean, Demko, by far, just lights out. One of the best players. And just big acquisition from the team. Taylor Hall, looking like a little caveman there with his nice little beard. But, oh. Petey's going to come and get the cup here. Yep. Look at that. Or Petey gets the Conn Smythe, actually. Not the cup, the Conn Smythe. I was actually curious if he would get the Conn Smythe. But Petey clearly had the big game there. And, yeah. I think, do we have a captain assigned? I can't remember if we have a captain assigned. It might be... Do we? I thought I actually made Petey captain, but maybe I didn't. I don't remember who I said is captain. Oh, it's Sagan. That makes a lot of sense. Never mind. Yeah. Bettman got replaced by a commissioner with a little bit more hair back there. But here we go. Her second career Stanley Cup, and he is excited. I mean, the fans are still staying in their seats. Lots of green sweaters there. And he's going to pass it off to... I believe that is Puljujarvi. Puljujarvi lifting the cup. Very excited about that one there. Everyone had him written off, but he came back and he's made quite a heck of a career. Pass it over to Hintz, who played a big part on the team in the bottom six role. And yeah, let's see this. Let's see where he's going to pass it off to next. And I mean, he's going to take another lap because he's a little bit greedy there. But, oh, what a victory. We just won the cup. That is massive. Big, big, big performance from everyone involved. So, whew. Demko's going to get his turn with it. Yep. I mean, that's why they won the Stanley Cup, to be honest. It's Thatcher Demko. Hey, Richard. All right. I just want to enjoy every last second of this here. Let's get that nice little picture here. There we go. We are number one. Look at that squad. Beautiful. Beautiful game. Beautiful finish. That is our first Stanley Cup victory. And we got it in a sweep. So... well, that's the Stanley Cup. Flames fired their head coach. Leafs fired their head coach immediately after making the Stanley Cup Finals and getting swept. Oh man, we ended a bunch of coaches' careers right there. Stockton won the Cup Final, or the AHL Cup, which means we had two really strong teams there. Our AHL team did really well, so our AHL team probably lost in conference finals, I guess. Let's view retired players here. Joe Thornton retires. Lots of points there. No, Louis Eriksson retires. I mean, that's our main player that retired. He came back to Dallas. Very appreciative of what the team did, but it is time for him to go. So, yeah. Wow, that's it's one heck of a series. Pierre-Edouard Bellemare is now a scout, eh? I'll answer that in a couple of seconds. Hang on. There's a lot of stuff to go with that. But yeah, I think we're actually going to end the episode off here for the Dallas Stars GM mode. I mean, we won the Stanley Cup. Let's look at awards here. Just finish how everything went. So we got that. We got Presidents. We got the Campbell. Let's look at individual. We got the Art Ross. We got the Hart. Didn't get the Norris. Got the Lady Byng. Didn't get the Calder. Got the Conn Smythe. Yep, and Ted Lindsay and Maurice Richard. So lots of trophies there. Anything in the AHL? Does not look like it. Oh yeah, Sagan by far just dominated the league there. So yeah, this will end episode number 4 for the Dallas Stars franchise mode. We won a cup. That was our goal. So always take it easy. Catch you guys on the flop side. Peace.